we're at Amsterdam Gay Pride. PaperMill will be selling us burritos, fresh spring roll burritos on the Canals of Amsterdam. We've just hit up 2 other festivals in Amsterdam, but this one definitely has the biggest hype. And lucky, I have my friends here from Australia with me. They're staying at my apartment, but they ain't staying without helping me out, if you know what I mean. What are you doing, mate?
I'm meant to be on holidays, but fuck, I'm working. It's kind of fun.
So we've got Aldo here cutting the baking paper. He is, in effect, the most important person here right now.
Well, thank you.
Now, one thing that I haven't touched on is that there are so many food trucks in Amsterdam. Trucks, trailers, huts, even bikes. It was really inspiring to see how people would create their dreams through their little pop-ups. And here I am with Yort with a $20 party tent. Let's hope people would like it. Daniel, Nick, Aldo, and a bunch of friends I'd made in Amsterdam came out to support me. They sampled my food and came out to people in the street. And we had a bloody awesome time. But you know what? This was the canal, and this was the street we were on. All the stalls around us packed up halfway into the festival, and we stood out like a sore thumb. And you know what? There was such a great vibe going down all day on the canals. It was our last festival, and even Yort dressed up for the occasion. But for some reason, they cut our electricity, so we couldn't cook anything, and the event organizers went hiding in the crowd somewhere. I was pretty annoyed, and it's such a shame because all of my friends came out to see me. And I think my annoyance kind of rubbed off on them a bit. I just couldn't hack losing. And I kind of wanted to finish Amsterdam off on a good note. But, oh well, that's just how business is, right? I guess all you can do is just take it on the chin, learn your lessons, and move on. We just finished up at Amsterdam Gay Pride. I have a lot of thinking to do. You know, they say that when you're starting a business, you know, fail fast. I failed a lot here. I've succeeded a lot. To be even here standing at Amsterdam Gay Pride, I think is a success, and I can't believe that what I dreamt of doing 6 months ago is actually coming to fruition. And thank God I have some good friends around me to help me through it. But I'm here with Aldo, Daniel, and Nick, and Yort. And we got a whole bunch of balloons. Do you have any balloons?
Do you have any balloons?
I have no balloons. Alex, can I have
some?
I have some balloons. I feel so much better now.
Where's your balloons?
What do you mean?
Where are your balloons?
Right here. Gay Pride. So I went back with Yort to the commissary, we cleaned up everything, and all the while my friends were up to something. Remember all of those balloons at the festival? They took them all on the tram and brought them back to my apartment.
3 a.m. with hundreds of balloons. Prize 2015.
There's pretty much no room for us to sleep, so we tied them to the window and then we went to bed. We had a ton of food left over from Amsterdam Gay Pride, so we ate burritos for breakfast, and for lunch we rode down to Vondelpark, a park in the center of Amsterdam. Now we're in Vondelpark right now, and we're making some rice paper burritos with a lot of the Dutch people I've met over the last 6 weeks in Holland. And threw a little thank you party, something I like to call a rice paper party, for all of the people who helped me out in Amsterdam. And you know what happens at a rice paper party? Everyone rides down on their bike, sits down, has a beer, we create a DIY kitchen, and everyone gets to roll a burrito for themselves. But of course I had to show them how it's done. It's really hard right now, but when you put it in water, it goes really soft. So the first thing to do is to put it in the water. What do you have, like 6 different vegetables here? You just put in whatever you want. Put noodles in the middle. And we've got some peanut sauce, because I know you Dutch people love your freaking peanut sauce, right?
Potato sauce.
We got some Korean barbecue like pork that we chuck on. Now the rolling is the most important part, because this is where everyone fucks up. It's taken a lot of years of rolling. Got to make sure everything's in the middle. Get the part closest to you. Wrap it over the top, kind of tuck it in. Bring both sides over. Keep rolling it. And there you've got it. That's a burrito. Nice. Where did you go in Greece?
I went to Samos.
Is that? Ja. Hoe ging jullie
Heel veel mensen gaan reageren aan goede reacties.
Nice. Say that again, bro.
I like it.
What do you like?
Drank en drugs. Nee, grapje. Just kidding.
What's that?
The rice paper.
Oh, yes. No, yeah. Thanks for coming down, yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
I was there when it was just a little idea. Now we're in Amsterdam, making these things happen. Sauce.
Oh, sauce. What's that, Nick?
We got the sauce.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, bro.
Proud of you.
Show us. Boom! The last 6 weeks has been one hell of a ride. I've learned so much. So this is the end of Amsterdam. I'm going to America this Friday. I'm going first stop New York, the second stop Portland, and I've got one market there who I'm doing rice paper rolls with in Portland, Oregon, with this girl called Sione who I met in the Philippines, and we'll see how that goes. That's the hipster capital of America, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really sad to leave this place, but it's something I'll always remember, and let's see what will happen in the next few years, hey? Sydney, watch out, I'm coming at you. But PaperMill Foods 2015, so you know what it is. Peace. Wow, what a way to end 6 weeks, getting this burrito idea off the ground in Amsterdam. But I really can't take credit for all of it. Marlene, thank you for letting me stay at your apartment for a week. Tim, you designed my first logo for free. Thank you so much. Taryn, you helped us make our first PaperMill sign. Thank you. Laura, Zandra, Morel, and Ava, thank you for working and partying with me. You really did make my time in Holland. Marique, you gave me a haircut, a really good haircut, and thanks for hooking us up with an apartment to rent over a few weeks. Francine, thanks for letting me use your commercial kitchen for 6 weeks. Yort, please thank your parents for helping build our front table. Jan and Sophie, thank you so much for letting me work on your food truck. Thank you to all my Australian friends that came and visited me while I was in Amsterdam. And thanks to all the friends I made who showed me around, came and supported me and had a beer with me. And Yort, from meeting you in Vietnam in April 2015, talking about this idea on a random beach in Cambodia, helping me get this idea off the ground at 3 festivals in Amsterdam only 2 months after we met. I mean, how could I possibly repay you? I owe you one too many Spiritos. And if I ever open up a shop one day, you'll have lifetime access. And I know I missed a ton of people, but thank you as well. You know who you are. You've all made Amsterdam an experience I will never forget. In the next episode, I head to New York City, where I catch up with one of my best mates, CJ. I get showed around by the owner of one of New York City's best food trucks. I throw a rice paper party on a rooftop in Brooklyn. I head to Portland, Oregon, where I hang out with my friend Sione and collaborate PaperMill with the acai bowl business. Stay tuned.